The topic I'm going to get into today is online dating, and this was actually a suggested topic by Wariyoshi Director. And if you ever have a funny or interesting topic you'd like me to talk about, feel free to comment and let me know. I do read every comment, so if I ever see a funny topic, I have no problem using it. If it's interesting to me, I think it'll be interesting to you guys. But anyways, first of all, online dating, it's different now with all these social networks. It's not just going to match.com, somebody who meets through Facebook or Twitter or YouTube or anything like that is, not exactly online dating, but you technically met online. So it's gotten really different. It's a lot easier to meet people online and things like that and get to know people because, social networks are so big now. And in my personal opinion, I don't see anything wrong with it. Not at all. If you like each other and you think that you know each other well enough through the internet, then, go for it. It's not a big deal at all. But you do have to be careful. There are crazy people all over, and the internet is no excuse. There are crazy people on the internet, and they do realize how easy it is for people to meet others. So it's not that weird when you see them. You don't want some freak of the week meeting you in some parking lot and killing you. Things get really crazy, especially more for girls, because obviously there are more guy predators, looking for girls to kidnap and murder and stuff like that. So it is scary, and it's not always the most simple thing. I actually did some research and found out that 10% of sex offenders use online dating to meet their victims, which is pretty scary. And that number's only going to grow as the internet becomes more popular and things like that. So you do have to be careful, obviously not just for girls, guys, young guys, old guys, whoever it is, you never know. There could be a killer out there wanting to meet his victims online. It happens all the time, and it's scary. So as good as online dating can be for some, you do have to be a lot more careful, obviously. On a lighter note, it's not all bad if you find someone you really like. I also found out that 20% of couples in America right now, 20% of every single couple in America met online, which I think is actually really cool. You're a couple, you got to know each other, you became serious, maybe you're getting married. I think it's a really awesome thing, and I think that if it can work out, it's great. For example, in this community, you guys have seen some people get together, and they're brought together by the common interest of gaming, and then they take it from there. Obviously, the relationship isn't just based on that, but it starts there, and I think that it's really, really cool that happens. And I think that it can happen to anyone, obviously not just in this community, but in any YouTube community, like I said, on Facebook or Twitter. Again, those places are a little bit more vague. Dating sites can be a little more vague, but those dating sites are pretty serious. The amount of questions that you have to answer on match.com is like 400. That's a lot of questions. So they really, really narrow it down to the people that they think are going to be the best match for you. And it happens all the time. People get married. I had a teacher once in high school. Him and his wife actually met on a dating site, and then they ended up using them in a commercial. Like, yeah, you've seen those commercials, we met online, this and that, blah, blah, blah. They were in a commercial, so that was really cool, and he was really happy with his wife. It does work out sometimes, which is awesome. Online dating can be just like normal dating. If somebody sets you up with someone, or you go, let's say you do speed dating. For those of you who don't know, that's when it's a bunch of random people, and you get like a minute with each person, then you switch to the next person, and then you write down which people that you liked, and if they write down you also, then you guys can obviously take it from there. They give you their information or whatever. It's basically not that different. You don't know the people that you're meeting, so online dating can kind of be a way to get the feel for someone and know someone for as long as you want before you decide it's finally good to meet them. I've heard of people going across the country to meet someone that they met online, and again, it doesn't happen often, but when it does, I think it's a really cool thing. And the truth is, it is risky, because if you're going, let's say, for example, like that, across the country, or even across, the cities or something, you never really know how it's going to work out. And if you're going, from a different country, it might be a waste of time, which would suck, but, it's better to have found out that it didn't work out than, never going, and then it might have been like your soulmate or whatever. But I do think that it's really awesome. So comment below and let me know your opinions on dating. There you have it.